Okay, we're live. We're live. There we go. So now we're live. They can't hear us yet. They can't hear us. Can you hear me on the thing? Oh, you fucking. uh.
The internet's been really finicky today. Finicky.
Alright, everyone can be heard now. Alright, welcome guys to the stream.
Hello.
Everyone, yeah, everyone can hear you.
The actual
okay.
stream doesn't start until 14 minutes.
Come on, it's fine. It's fine.
No, it doesn't
I've
cross.
got the chat open, so I can.
The timing doesn't work though. It hasn't crossed.
It's fine. It's fine. It doesn't have to cross any time. It's just random. It's fine. It's spontaneous. We're gonna be spontaneous, Jack. So,
Hello.
but on the stream, everyone here, we've got Luke, we've got Jack, and we've got Big Nutz as the judge.
Yeah, that's me. Hello.
Yeah, Luke isn't with us currently.
Yeah, I don't know what he's doing. He's being bad. But
Right,
the main concept of this is we have three this time because Eddie's not here. We have three. What the?
What the?
What's going on?
What was that?
Someone just blew up a mental nuclear reactor.
What's going on?
What?
Can you hear that? Can you hear that? That's
Yeah.
horrible. Oh,
Yeah,
so
Is
it's
your
still doing it?
PC like malfunctioning?
No, that's not mine. That's not mine. That's someone else's.
That's Luke.
That's not me.
It's Luke.
What?
Yeah, it's Luke.
What?
It's
What?
Luke,
It does
some
it when he
weird
talks.
noise.
It's Luke. It
Come
does it
in.
when he talks. Luke, fix your damn mic.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
What a great start to the show. Hello.
Yeah.
Sounded like some mass electrical malfunction.
Is it still gone?
No, it's still there.
No, it's still there.
What is it?
I
What
don't
is it?
know, It's your mic quality.
Just
It's
leave.
So bad.
Leave and rejoin.
Just-
I mean, that would technically work. Hey, how do we promote the channel? Like, how do we?
You might want to put the technical difficulty sign up now.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
know how to I don't know how to make it so it mutes me. Because if I mute myself, it just doesn't work.
Okay,
Well, I
Fen,
see.
here's an idea. Just don't talk.
I can't do that. It's impossible.
Oh my god, I don't know. Speaking to like something that doesn't echo sound.
Oh, if I want to talk to you guys, I can turn that off. It doesn't work though.
Okay, well, can you speak into any? I don't know, like what's something that doesn't make sound vibration?
I don't know. I tried turning off the thing, but it didn't. I tried turning on my mic. It just doesn't work. So I'll just give up. I don't know, but all I can hear is your buzz. Maybe if you use your normal phone. Maybe if you use just normal phone audio, maybe that would be better than them. I think your mic's broken. I think your mic's probably broken. Say something. Oh, that's better. Your quality's better. Yeah, that's better. No, that's better. It's fine. It's better. Yeah, please, because I was about to go check that. It's just technical difficulties. I put it on technical difficulties. Oh, is no one? Oh, that means my muting works. It works. So when I mute, it works. So no one can hear us talking for ages now. Yeah, please, because I was about to go check that. I don't know. It's just technical difficulties. I put it on technical difficulties. Okay. So when I mute myself, it doesn't work. So everyone can hear me. Okay, well now there's difficulties, I'm going to set it to the start, and I'm just going to unmute you both so everyone can hear us now.
Both. There's four of us.
Yeah, but like, as in, because on my screen, it shows me like a mix of things, so it shows the audio from the Discord and my audio.
Right, I'm about tags on our live stream thing, so
We're about to get what in the live stream?
tags.
Oh, okay. I'm actually going to go into the Microsoft Store now, and I'm probably going to get Minecraft Bedrock Edition on the PC so I can stream.
Okay, well don't start downloading it now, it might affect the
Oh,
quality.
that is a fucking
Good
solid
enough,
at this point, to be fair.
Ben's PC is going to break before we actually get a video
I
out.
have a good PC. My PC's really strong. I'm getting a 5 GHz Wi-Fi adapter soon.
I've got
Because I need one, because the one that came with is 2.5 for some reason, even though that's terrible. So
Yeah, they can
Who's
hear it.
opened the stream?
I'm
Who's
listening
opened-
to
yeah.
the stream.
yeah, I've turned you both on. That's why.
Oh god.
So they can hear us.
Oh, okay then.
So we can be heard. We can be heard.
All right. All right, we've got 7 minutes.
so let's just do
So
some.
we were just toss around for like 7 minutes. So,
Right, I think you should start singing.
No.
No,
I'm good.
we don't have the licensing to any songs.
Hey Jude by the Beatles. Let's just sing.
The only way this would work is if one of us made a song and then we would sing it, but even then I'm still pretty sure that wouldn't work because we're all too stingy to let each other sing.
I'm just not singing. it's just simple as that. I'm not going to. I refuse
Yeah.
to sing.
Can I sing one of the Beatles songs?
I mean, you can sing if you want to sing, mate. Go ahead. I'm just saying, I'm not singing for nothing. No chance.
Neither am I, unless I was like paid.
Is that an implication of something, Jack?
No, if I was, yeah, it's an implication that if I was paid money, I would sing.
Hey, so people in the chat.
How many people in the chat?
So we've got Strawberry Yogurt said hello.
You're right.
Yuhong,
You're right. Straws. Oh, I can see you. Oh, hello, strawberry yogurt. How are you?
Jay also in the chat saying yo.
Yeah, no, I can see the chat, Luke. You don't have to say anything. Don't worry. I've got it next to my screen. I can talk to chat while we talk. Hello, James. Hello. How are
I
you?
can pose as you then.
Yeah.
We are both.
This is me. This is me. I can. I'm right there. Thing is, this option has a thing where I can just open the chat, but I don't have to see the stream, so like it won't make noise, but I can see the chat.
Cool. Saying yo. Right.
You've got 5 minutes until.
I understand. So we've got 5 minutes on the clock.
Yeah. 5 minutes. Oh, I can see who's in the thing as well. Okay. So it's just raw bread, you, me, James, and Strawberry. Hello, how are you, Strawberry? I don't think we've seen you before.
Is that a high cube profile?
I don't know, but normally, while we stream, it's usually really bad quality. So hopefully, we'll get more appeal from people realizing the quality is like 10 times better.
Yeah, we're actually using an actual
Eddie,
for
look,
recording.
Eddie's here.
Eddie's here.
Eddie, so you can go.
Remember
Eddie,
who's not here.
Eddie,
Eddie
you can
can
join the
Eddie
stream. You can join
Eddie
the
can
stream, but you can't join the Discord.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
No,
can't
he can't.
He's at the restaurant.
Why
For
is
those
he in the
of you-
stream?
Yeah,
Why is he
'cause
watching
too
the
late
stream
now.
in the restaurant?
No, because he was meant to go to the restaurants at like 7. It's nearly 10 now.
Oh
Yeah.
Frankie, what the fuck?
So he's obviously came home.
Oh my god, my. Oh no.
You can't be
He
exposed.
can
Frankie,
join,
you can't be
the thing
exposing
is,
me like that. You can't expose me.
I don't. Oh, for fuck's
Yeah.
sake.
Sorry, fucking hell, Jack. Alright, calm down.
No.
He's obviously.
Jack's just getting interrupted every second.
I'm not getting
Yeah,
interrupted.
he's just like.
Eddie's only just got home.
Oh, Eddie,
Yeah.
join the Discord, Eddie. Come on.
Yeah, Eddie, if you have
We're
a
doing our
movie,
entire schedule thing. We've got.
Oh, no one cares about your damn schedule.
4 minutes.
Shut up.
It wasn't
Eddie,
my
quick.
schedule.
Eddie,
Max.
quick. Eddie, quick.
Eddie, quickly.
Get
Eddie, if you
back.
have a,
Eddie from like the wind.
Eddie, quickly. If you have a movie, if you have a movie you dislike and can give us anything under 5 minutes, you
No
can
shit, I'm
join.
not having a sleepover at the restaurant.
Seriously, Eddie.
Can you see the chat as well, Jack?
No, I'm not
Oh,
on YouTube.
He said, no shit, Jack, I'm not having a sleepover at the restaurant.
Oh, for God. Me for giving me.
Oh my gosh, this internet's not going to get any better.
3 minutes on the clock.
I think Frankie's in the chat. I don't know if she still is. I'm going to check the participant.
3 minutes,
Come on,
okay,
Eddie.
copy.
Come on, you could join late. It wouldn't matter. If you could join late, that's fine.
Yeah, but he would probably join midstream.
Yeah, that's fine, because if we'll just, like, one of us two will go first, and he could be, like, a late guest.
Yeah.
That's fine. Eddie, if you can't join now, you could just join later.
You really could, Ed.
Oh, wow, okay. Yeah. Yeah. Who are you with? Your mom? Or your sister?
Oh,
Oh,
oh.
Both. It's a special.
special.
Oh, the
Yeah,
cream.
this internet's not going to get any
Luke,
better.
shut up, you're
Dang
cringe.
it.
And so's your
Did you
mom.
say whinge? Whinge.
Shut up, Luke.
I'm sure,
I'm gonna-
for God's sake.
I'm going to send a link to the. Not everyone.
What the fuck was you? What the fuck was that? You just made
No, it's because my internet's absolutely shockingly bad.
What's shockingly bad?
Oh, okay, now this is it.
We got 2 minutes on the clock.
What about your brother?
Yeah.
Oh wait, you're with your brother? That's even weirder, already. What the hell? So you're gay and an incestuous person. God.
I like how Ben said it, like he's not mocking him because he's incestuous, but because he's gay.
It's being sent. It's all over the chats. Everyone's
That sounds like how you're saying it, Ben. You're bisexual as well. You're turning on your team, man.
Get stuffed, Jack.
How long have we got?
I can't.
No.
One
My
minute.
audio,
Frankie.
1
Yes.
minute.
Hello, Frankie.
is my audio well, because it's been absolutely terrible the entire day.
Hey.
How jump is it? And why don't gosh, instead of in house. Oh, it's not green. It should be still.
I still need a fucking.
Right, guys. Fen, do you want to put the screen up? The new screen up?
No,
Properly?
it is not yet. It is not yet time.
Oh, Fen, come on. By the time you
I'm
get
gonna
it
use my
up,
intro.
It is
Yeah,
not
go
yet
on.
time.
Remember.
No.
Hey!
Applause. This is amazing.
No, it's not, Luke. Your editing is crap. Do better.
I'll have to watch the stream tomorrow.
Use PowerPoint. Used PowerPoint.
Yeah. Look how professional that looks.
That looks like a fucking 5-year-old made that for a school presentation.
It does.
Okay, fine. You do the next one, Ben.
No, do you think I can do better than
You know that one.
Should I design the next one?
Shocking placement. There's a black line right above it. It looks disgusting.
Mate,
You know
I can't see that. It's hard. I can read it. I can like.
Why is the thing so yellow as well?
Because that's the.
Is that better?
You could have prepared, Jack.
Luke, is that better?
It's very bright. It's
Right. Wow.
bright.
Luke, is that better? I'm just trying to fix it. Is that better?
I haven't seen yet. The stream's a bit delayed.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I just tried to fix it.
Eddie said I thought you were doing this at 8.
Well, you see, I'm a boy who has work, Eddie. You see, because I'm actually, I'm a mature young adult male.
Yeah, that's good.
Our boy who
rights,
refers
and they
to
don't have the
himself.
right to go to work, and I'm not a woman, so like I can go.
What? Ben.
Our boy who refers to himself in the first person has just been taking work all day.
I didn't refer in the first person.
Saying our boy.
I said yeah boy, didn't I?
Oh, I thought you said our.
No, I said yeah boy. You
I think you might cut out halfway.
Anyways, this is not the point. Right, welcome to Raw Bread Hour the episode 1 bad movies, because we're going to be reviewing really crappy movies. Who's going first? I don't know who wants to go first.
Are you having difficulty trying to introduce everything today?
No, I just don't know who's going first.
According to my cue card here, it says that Fen is going first.
Why?
Yeah.
I'm not going first. Get stuff.
No, you're the streamer. Okay, fine, but you have to go second. My suggestion,
I'll go second.
I go last.
I'll go first then. I don't mind.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay, you go first.
Right.
What's your bad movie, Luke? What's your bad movie?
Shall we do it then? Okay, hold on. Let me just get my notes out because I have found some serious shit here.
Alright. I'm excited. You excited?
I'm excited to hear it.
Fen, are you excited?
Okay.
Are you ready?
Am I excited for what?
Are you excited, Fen?
For what?
For
talking to you,
Luke's bad
dumbasses.
movie review.
Raw Bread Hour.
What, talking to you, dumbasses? Hell no.
For those who don't know, Luke actually has a movie review account, so he would be the best at this.
Yeah, that's true.
So,
He's got an
right.
advantage.
My movie is called Left Behind.
Wow! Woo!
That sounds amazing. What do you mean?
Yeah.
It was made in 2014.
Is it about abandonment?
It stars Nicolas Cage.
Oh, how can that be bad then? Surely.
No, well, this is where you are very, very wrong. Very,
To be
very
fair, an actor can't save a movie.
So,
no matter-
Yeah, it can. The Rock can save any movie.
The Rock can't save a single thing. The Rock plays nothing but a rock in every single
That
Yeah,
is
The
not
Rock
true. What
is
the
in-
hell? That's not true at all.
The Rock is in all action movies. I don't think he could save, like, I don't know, some drama movie.
Oh, that's a good point. That's a good point. But you wouldn't play that. But Luke, what's about what is this movie about?
All right, so let me sum it up for you. It has 1% Rotten Tomatoes,
I don't know the ratings.
4% audience ratings. It won a Razzie Award for Worst Picture in 2014. It won a Razzie Award for Worst Actor for Nicolas Cage, and it won a Razzie Award for Worst Screenplay.
How respectable are the Mazzies? Like, is that an actual thing, or is it like some internet?
Yes, that
It's
is
official. It just lists all the shit movies that came out that year. It's great.
What was the film about? What was it about?
So this is the synopsis here. After millions of people on Earth suddenly just disappear,
Oh god!
Oh,
Pilot.
that film?
This is
Pilot,
so
who
original.
happens to be Nicolas Cage, must ensure his passengers' survival at 300,000 feet.
No, I know
That's
that.
not possible, is it?
I remember that film. I remember
I swear
that.
that's
That
not
film was
possible.
shocking. It was the worst film I've ever
It's
seen.
it's actually on Netflix.
I've seen it. It's terrible.
It's on Netflix.
Yeah.
You should have let Jack watch it. It's so stupid. It's so bad.
No, I actually came across it beforehand, and the fact that there's just that most of the synopsis is just people just randomly disappear out of nowhere is absolutely stupid.
Yeah,
that sounds like the movie Logan's Run, which like came out in the 70s or something. That sounds similar to that. Anyone above the age of 30 dies or something like that.
Yeah. What I haven't got much to say about the movie, but this guy who I found this morning talking about the movie had the world's biggest rant about the movie. I'm going to read it to you because it is genuinely hilarious.
Oh, go on.
Okay.
Go on.
His name is Bobby Shiflett.
That has to be a pseudonym or something. Bobby.
This is the first sentence of the review. Oh my fucking god. Kill me now. I would rather have spent these 2 hours of my life peeling my fucking toenails off. It was utter shit. Nicolas Cage is a fucking joke. He has just about the same amount of character development as the mushroom growing at the bottom of my garden. The fact that the movie's premise is based on the random disappearance of half the population is some serious bullshit in itself.
Oh my god, this guy, like, did he break up with his girlfriend? Just had like a massive rant about Nicolas Cage.
No,
there definitely would have been stuff going on in that guy's life.
Yeah,
he's actually married, and you'll get to know this in a minute because he goes on a bit of a tangent.
Does his wife like fancy Nicolas Cage or something, and you just made like some entire movie?
He continues and he says, I would personally take the writers of this movie and end their lives by shoving their scripts down their throats. It's that dog job.
He definitely has something personal going on.
No, he's maybe just edgy. He might just be an edgy guy.
Yeah, maybe. But then he says, this movie makes Jaws 4, The Revenge, look like a goddamn masterpiece.
That's true. That film was shit. The other three Jaws films. Now the second Jaws film was brilliant. Like the first three were pretty good.
As a standalone.
Yeah. So is it like I'm changing my film idea.
It was absolutely terrible.
I'm changing my film idea. I've got a film that's good.
Other than the plot, what else made this movie bad? Like just the story, or like?
No, it's literally just the story and the script and the acting. It was awful.
Ali, we're just talking about bad films, by the way.
Can you name any scenes which were particularly terrible?
No, I didn't watch it.
I'm
Itchy man. Hold on, right. So he goes ahead and he said, this is the last bit of his review. So this is what he says. I hate the fucking movie industry. This movie gets top spot on my list of things I wish I never laid eyes on. Right above my wife.
that man definitely got a divorce after this.
Hello, Ali. Ali's in the chat. How are you doing, Ali?
That is someone who's had like some sort of mental breakdown.
Yeah, that guy is butthurt. I think.
Bobby Shiflett is probably in a mental asylum.
Did he like see this in theatres or something and felt so damned he wrote a review?
Maybe he had like a really bad argument with his wife before then and was just generally pissed off, and then he watched the film and got even pissed.
He just took it out on Nicolas Cage.
Maybe he just hated the movie. It was crap movie. It was a terrible movie.
Who directed
and he watched it and he was already mad as it was, so he just left a really crap review.
Yeah. Who directed it?
Nicolas Cage.
Oh wait, he was the director.
No, it was, I don't know, probably not, but he might be. It's time for you to do searching. Who directed what was it called? Left Behind or something?
Left Behind.
Search. I'll search it now. I'm online anyway. I might as well just search on here.
That's incredible.
Director.
Look up Bobby Shiflett as well.
Vic Armstrong.
I've heard of him, apparently.
He did Joshua Tree.
Never heard of that.
No, I've never heard of it either. He doesn't seem like that an important guy, to be fair.
Written by Paul Lalonde. You might.
But that's basically all I got. I think I should just end it with that.
He did something called A Sunday Horse.
Never heard of that either.
Yeah, he sounds pretty useless, to be fair.
Yeah, Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom.
So,
Did he do that? Did he do Indiana Jones as well?
He was the stunt arranger and also the stunt
wow.
double for Harrison.
Wow, he sounds pretty useless then.
He's the double for Harrison Ford in Return of the Jedi.
No wonder he made such a crappy movie.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm still more on the fact that Bobby Shiflett was so devoted to hating this.
Seeing as I've got another 5 minutes left, can I talk about my backup movies?
Yeah, go on. Talk about
sure.
Yeah, sure.
Basically, what I'm going to talk about is the Leprechaun series. If any of you watched Leprechaun movies,
but is this like a bully towards me because I'm Irish?
No, it's not a bully towards you. But
it
I'm just telling. It made me think of you. I'm just going to say that.
Oh, shut up. I'm not short. You're short.
The Leprechaun series is a series of 8 movies that follow a supernatural leprechaun that goes on a killing spree in several local towns.
Surely aren't all leprechauns supernatural?
Yeah, well, it's rated R, and he kills
what?
people because they took his pot of gold.
That sounds like Santa kills people on the naughty list kind of shit.
Naughty boys, I'm going to steal your
Do you want to guess who plays the leprechaun?
Me.
Ryan Reynolds.
It was me.
Think of the stereotypical short person who would play a short person.
Oh, what? Is it going to be like
Is it the guy from Pixels? Is it the guy from Pixels?
No, not him.
Oh,
the other one.
Is it the other one? What's his name again?
Who plays the guy from Game of Thrones? Peter something.
Peter Dinklage. It's not him.
Dinklage.
No, I know who you're talking about, Luke. It's like we're just thinking of all the iconic midgets. We know.
Yeah.
Is this someone?
It's Warwick Davis. It's Warwick.
Oh, that's his name. I know it is.
That's who I was
thinking
about. That's who I meant. Warwick Davis, not Peter Dinklage.
Yeah.
But
so in multiple of his movies, he rapes a couple of victims.
What?
he is killed at the end of every single one of the movies. So
that's just a given though with murder movies. They always die and come back.
He's about to die though. He says, shite in an Irish accent.
Isn't Warwick Davis British though? So was he just putting on an accent?
He puts on a very, very bad Irish accent.
Well, did you actually watch this series then? Or
yeah, I watched the latest instalment of the 8 movies of it.
How was it?
8 movies?
It was absolutely fucking weird, mate.
8?
There was like sexual tension between the
That's Harry Potter. That's Harry Potter fucking length.
I know. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to tell
Clearly
you.
It didn't do as well as Harry Potter.
Tell you the titles for each of the movies because it's absolutely hilarious.
We'll rate which one's the worst. We'll rate which title's the worst.
These are the movies. The original Leprechaun came out in 1993 and was called just Leprechaun.
Yeah, fair enough. That's reasonable. That's reasonable.
Second one, 1994, Leprechaun 2. 1995, Leprechaun 3.
Oh, okay.
And then, in 1996, they did Leprechaun in Space.
That has to be quite good, just solely for the plot itself.
And then, it gets better. In 2000, they did Leprechaun in the Hood.
Okay, that is what I quite like.
And then in 2003, they went back and did Leprechaun Back to the Hood.
Oh my god.
Why does that sound like a Return of the Jedi parody?
And then they went full on edgy and did Leprechaun Origins and Leprechaun Returns.
I swear Origins is in so many fucking horror movies.
Yeah, it is.
I
presume Leprechaun Returns when I was on holiday the one time. That's the only
I
time.
presume this was like a goof, like some kind of comedy that they tried to make, like Scary Movie or something like that.
Scary Movie.
No, it is genuinely meant to be a horror.
Was it scary when you watched it?
It wasn't scary, but it was disturbing as shit.
Yeah, I was about to say
It does sound disturbing.
Yeah, it does.
Sounds a bit weird.
That's a leprechaun's pot of gold. That's fucking heavy. How are you?
I just love that. Leprechaun in the Hood.
Yeah.
Leprechaun back to
You mean to tell me the leprechaun represents West Side?
No, I want to know what happened in Leprechaun in Space.
Leprechaun represents the Crips or something. Was he a Crip or was he a Blood? We need to know this.
We don't
Oh
know.
yeah, he was a young G.
Oh, was that?
He was a,
Alright,
he
well,
was a
that's
mini
your
man
time.
then. That's what he was.
That's your time up,
then.
Luke.
Is that my time?
All
Right.
right, I'll go next
Yeah,
then.
All right. Fair. Well, first off, let's rate those. Honestly, that you gave a good review there, but I think the true applause goes to Bobby Schiffer for his work. You brought it back with Leprechaun, but Left Behind goes to Bobby Schiffer.
Yes.
I have the perfect film for this.
All right, fan.
All right, my film is Sharknado. Because
Oh my god!
that film was the
Weren't there,
most
like,
trash.
10 of them?
There were 6.
Oh.
Do you want me to tell you the titles of them?
Yeah.
Right. The titles. The first title was just Sharknado. Then the Sharknado, the second one. They made another film after it called Lava Lantua.
Oh my god!
They said Sharknado 3. Oh hell no. Sharknado
I
Sharknado the Fourth Awakens.
Oh,
Global Swarming. And the last
Well, yes.
Sharknado. It's about time. And you know,
I'm guessing global swarming has to do with wasp or something like that.
No, it had something to do. It was just a global Sharknado. It happened everywhere around the world and shit.
Well, I've never watched the movies. I just found them hilarious based on the name.
No,
Sharknado.
I've watched all of them. They're fucking so stupid.
You've watched all
I've watched all of them.
Was that meant to be a spook series, or did people take it seriously?
No,
Like the
it's a joke series. It's a joke. They called
Yeah,
it
it's about-
they called it the Fourth Awakens. Come on.
Yeah, Shark. How
When
did
was that? When was
start?
the film?
Was it just like a
Sharknado.
world? Was it just like a tornado, but there's a shark in it?
Yeah,
or was it like
there's a tornado with a bunch of sharks in it.
Yeah, I was about to say.
But the thing is, the thing with the film, you know what? I think the worst one out of all the films was the last one. You know what happened in the last one? It was like a time traveling Sharknado. So
Oh,
like,
fuck.
and in one scene they went back in time and there was like a transvestite like knight.
Oh my god.
It was like a transvestite like knight. No, it wasn't a knight. It was like a
Oh,
it was like a
yes.
witch. It was like a transvestite witch, and they were just like shooting like magic lasers out of her hands. It was so stupid.
That has to be a joke.
No, it was a joke. It was a joke, but it's such a bad
No,
film.
then you have to be joking right now.
No, like even as a film, like even if it's a joke film, it was awful. It's such a bad film. Like it's so bad.
Yeah, imagine just some guy with a movie studio just say, "Hello, this is the script for my film. Please accept," and say, "Yeah, go on. We'll give you 10 million to adapt this script into a film." Which idiot from this studio accepted it?
It's rated at the moment 3.3 out of 10.
What is that like? What's their highest grossing one? Like that best movie?
Oh, 74% tomatoes. Audience is 33%. To be fair, that's not actually that bad.
Yeah, but
70%. Even higher than Last Jedi. I'm not kidding.
Paw
Right.
Patrol the movie gets 84%. Rotten
All right. Are you
trying to check.
finished with this, or do you have any more?
I'm literally all the all of the I'm reading like the reviews for them, and Sharknado is an hour and a half of your life that you will never get back.
that can be said for every movie, though, can't it? There's always one.
Yeah, there's always going to be that one when you say that you should watch it ever again.
Yeah.
There's some people who are like there's some people who are like it's bloody good fun, and then there's people who are like actually like taking it seriously and then are trying to find plot holes in the film.
So as a film critic, how do you go into this with a full like actually being serious and full professionalism for Sharknado?
Just the New York Times just gets into the film set saying, "Yes, I'm going to review this film about."
I can understand you can say like, oh, as a comedy it was pretty shit or something, but people are actually being pissed off over it.
Sharknado was born to suck.
I mean,
You couldn't even say this movie is so bad that it's good because it's seriously terrible.
That is what tornadoes do, technically.
There's one that said you can't even say this movie is so bad it's good. It's just terrible.
Oh my god.
God damn it.
Alright, do you have a backup one you want to talk about, or?
What was the one I said before? I was thought of one before. It was I thought it was I didn't have Sharknado before. I thought of there's something I found called the Book of Monsters a while ago, and I watched it with my dad. Right, I don't know, you wouldn't have heard of it because it was on Now TV, and it was literally half a star.
I'm thinking of the Book of Life.
No, it's something called the Book of Monsters, and it was half a star on Now TV. So my dad and I decided to watch it, and it was about this girl, right, who realised that her family were like demon hunters, but like but it was made by like college students. All the demon hunters they had like cardboard on themselves.
I haven't. Speaking of that, this wasn't one of my movies, but I'm going to add it in anyway, just so the absurdity. Like, right now, Jeremy Renner was in this, I'm pretty sure. You know, the two kids who were trapped by a witch, Hansel and Gretel, I think it was.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they turned that into a movie where they're adults and they're witch hunters.
Why? Why would you not do it?
Isn't that just what you call it? Isn't that just Van Helsing?
No, I think it was called like Hansel and Gretel Witch Hunters, but go on with the Book of Monsters thing.
Oh, really?
So what happened in the Book of Monsters then?
Like, so these like people, right? These two girls like go out of their way because they're having like a college party. One of them gets laid in the back room, right? Who's actually the person who gets laid is being laid by a monster, and she like lays eggs in his mind.
Oh god!
And he turns into a monster, but the monster what he turns into is like literally like cardboard. It's so funny because it's not gory because they don't have the facilities to make it gory. So every time they try and make it gory, they have to cut it because they can't do it.
No.
And it's so stupid because like these two girls spend the whole film like whacking things with sticks, but you can clearly see that they're not hitting the people. It's just so poorly made. It just makes me laugh. You need to watch it if you see it. Like, I think it's called the Book of Monsters. But
right.
You want to double check?
Yeah, I'll check it. The Book of
Any other like
Monsters.
streaming sites that I'll be watch it.
That's insane. Think about that though. Just imagine being directed.
Freddy's film there's a Five Nights at Freddy's film that has 4.5 stars.
Oh my god! I've never seen it. Have you seen? Did you ever watch the the Yo Mama channel?
Oh yeah.
As in Yo Mama's So Fat and everything. The anime.
Yeah.
They did like a spoof series where it was Brody Fox. He's meant to be the guy who does all the Your Mama So Fat thing, the character. But he goes to Freddy Fazbear's pizza place, and keep in mind this is the Yo Mama channel, so you expect some Yo Mama jokes. But it's just about Brody Fox going in and killing all the characters. And like, I don't know if it was a horror movie parody, but it's just him where like Freddy's in the toilet, and like it's just him kicking down the doors, grabbing Freddy, and then riding him like he's some bike. Like obviously he's in half of his skin.
Be, like riding him like he's got like riding his dick.
I think there was like a scene where Freddy hid in the toilet and he shat or something like that all over it. Something like that, but no, it's just him sliding on the floor with Freddy's corpse.
I put the image up on the screen on stream, and this is what the Book of Monsters look like.
Alright, let me see. I haven't seen... Oh my god, I have to go on to... Yeah.
Hold on, I want to see if I can.
Imagine being the director for that and just saying,
That's what it looks like. It looks awful, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Oh god.
It
looks really like feminist driven.
Oh my god, it really is, because the whole film they're like, oh my god, you're a man, you can't fight.
What?
I'm a woman, I'm a female son of a demon hunter. Look how powerful I am as a female.
I'm a strong, independent woman who don't need no man. I'll slay these monsters easy.
She uses the chainsaw. She says like the demon king that like you have to do like the special ritual to beat. She just hacks it with a chainsaw. I'm like, that's not how it works.
That's just any anime character ever. It is.
It's just like it voided the point of the film. Like,
this is why the laws of anime don't apply to real life. I mean, this is the Book of Monsters, but still.
Yeah, but the whole point of the film, like, the whole point was to defeat the kings, to stop like the demons from flooding the area. But like, the king's supposed to be hard to beat. You're supposed to do it with like a special ritual, and she just like went up to it and just hacked it with a chainsaw. I mean, that was it. That's it. The film ended so sudden. She killed it. It cut to a scene of them being all happy for like 5 minutes, and then they just left that. That was the end of the film.
Yeah.
If they just winked at the screen and saying, "Did it?" Just fucks up.
Yeah, that is literally it. That is it. It was literally
How did you and your dad react after watching it?
We were both laughing the whole way through because that film was so bad. It was hilarious.
Oh my gosh!
You really need to watch. It's called Book of Monsters. I put on. You should know what the picture looks like now because I put it on.
Yeah, obviously, I know. But what was that like? Did you have to pay to watch it, or was it like?
It was on Now TV for us, but I'm pretty sure you can find that anywhere online.
That'd be the kind of movie you watch live for free, but you still feel scammed.
I did feel scammed. I literally felt scammed out of my time.
How did your dad react to it?
He was just he was flabbergasted. We both watched I can't remember. I think we watched The Conjuring afterwards because we wanted to watch something with actual good quality.
Yeah, apparently The Conjuring. The Conjuring is just a comedy because the acting is that terrible in some of the scenes.
Okay, it is a little bit. It can be bad, but like, it's alright. I think Saw is like my favourite horror movie I've seen so far.
What else made the movie bad, Book of Monsters? Like, was there anything else you didn't like?
I feel like, as Luke said about like the feminism bit, I feel like, Doctor Who, how they made the Doctor a woman, and she keeps bringing up the fact that she's a woman, even though we can clearly see that it's a woman.
Yeah.
Like, it's that, but like, imagine that, but 10 times worse.
You're telling me that's a woman? I might forget. It's a good thing they're clarifying this in most episodes.
It's even most episodes. It's like every 10 minutes they're like, "Oh my god, I'm a strong, independent woman, and I can."
Well, it's good. People. It's good we're being reminded. Otherwise, we wouldn't know. Right?
In the Book of Monsters, I swear, literally, like throughout the whole film, they were like, "Oh my god, we were women power. We can fight this monster without using the book," and she just hacked it with a chainsaw.
Right. Wait, so her entire family are like monster hunters?
No, like it was just. I think it was a dad, and then a mom. I think her mom was the monster hunter, obviously, because female power.
Was the mom like involved in her life?
Yes, I think at the start she was. She used to read. Her mom used to read her the Book of Monsters as a child for like bedtime stories.
I was about to say if your family are monster hunters, and because obviously what you said, I was just thinking, how do you go your entire life without ever stumbling across this?
Because her dad was I think her dad was a high ranked demon, so like when she turned 16, she used to be dragged down to hell and trained to be. And well, surely you
would know then.
No, that. She couldn't see them because she wasn't yet 16.
I thought she didn't know monsters existed or anything.
No, she thought monsters existed. She had to she didn't know because her parents, her mom kept telling her, but like she didn't know. She never saw anything.
Oh, okay.
She just she was just told as a child that they existed, and when obviously as a teenager you're like, my mom's just spouting rubbish. Oh, they don't actually exist. I was just a child, and then like suddenly our entire house party just got harassed by like loads of monsters, and she was like, oh.
Lesson is, kids, never throw a house party because monsters might come and turn you into cardboard. Is that the lesson?
Yeah, literally. Literally, it's so weird though. It's the fact that like every prop in that film was literally made with like paper mache.
Was there any big names in it, or
big names?
Like A-list celebrities?
No, everyone was like of college. I've never seen a single one of them, and I don't think I ever will again.
You just imagine like when out.
I think there's one guy. There was one like male actor in it who was actually a pretty good actor. To be fair, like he actually played the part pretty well. but the rest of them were that shocking.
But he was bullied because he was a man. That's actually quite
literally,
ironic.
He was bullied.
The best
so
actor in the
bad.
movie is a man.
Because he was a man. He was bullied because he was a better actor, and he was just putting the rest to shame.
No, like the whole film was him just like being a pussy, basically, and running behind hay bales and shit. And like the women came over, like walking with the chainsaws in their hands. Alright, that's my review. That's my review done.
It's something with that movie.
I felt like that's my review done there.
Right. Well, your time is
Jack. Yeah, your go.
Are we not going to do the fit? Okay, I guess
we do the review and the rating at the end.
All right. Well, I guess it's time for my movie. This is actually good because this one has actually been considered one of the worst films ever made.
Wow, that's just cheating then. What the?
If not the worst film.
I did it off the top of my head.
Yeah, I've actually like seen. Well, obviously it was made in like 1997, so you can't really find it. But like there are. Have you ever seen the meme? They're eating her, and then they're going to eat me. Oh my god! Have you ever seen that?
Is that what it's called? Is that what it's called?
No.
They're eating her, and now it's gonna eat me.
Yeah. Oh my god, that's the movie it's from, and it's called a timeless classic, Troll 2. We've all heard of Troll 2.
Yes.
Excellent. Yeah, here's the thing. The reason why I'm saying Troll 2, not the other one, because Troll was bad, but it had nothing to do. The sequel has nothing to do with the first movie. It doesn't even take place in like the same lore and everything. It seems like a complete different. In fact, one of the things I haven't even got into the plot yet. One of the things that made it bad is that it was made in like Italy or something like that. Well, I'm pretty sure the cast and director were Italian. Yeah.
They were Italy. Yeah.
Yeah, but the entire cast were American, so there was a massive language barrier in between scenes, and like none of them could speak each other's language. So it just took. So you could tell it was going to be bad there. But let me get into the plot. In fact, it's so bad that the main antagonists aren't even trolls; they're goblins. But
sounds like a Spiderwick film.
All right, here it is. So the father, Michael, I think his name is. He wants to be a farmer, and you know that thing you can do where, like, I didn't know this was a thing, but apparently you can. Like, if you want to go on holiday, you swap houses for a week with this other family.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah, I know
he wants to be a farmer, but he lives in the city. But this family, the Peters, I think they're called, live in this rural village in the farmlands, and then he was like, "Oh, we're gonna go there and everything to this town for a." The town is literally goblin backwards, by the way. Looking back,
that's such bad writing.
The town is literally goblin backwards, but
what's goblin backwards?
This is where
Let me write goblin in the chat and see if I can say it backwards forward.
Yeah, I'm not saying.
Nilbog.
Yeah, literally. This is where things get bad. I shit you not. Before they leave, the son Joshua, because it's like a family of 4. The son Joshua, his dead granddad, like as a ghost, goes up and tells him, "Do not eat anything there." I think this is when they actually get to the place, because the town is run by vegetarian goblins who have poisoned the food. And when you eat them, you'll turn into vegetables and they'll eat you. Oh shit, you know. Oh my god. Now here's the side story. So the daughter of the family, she's like 17, 18 or whatever. I think her name's Emma or something like that. She has a boyfriend in the story. But the boyfriend she wants to take things to the next level, but he doesn't want to. But he's a lad, you know, so like he's always hanging out with his friends instead. Like he raps, so the daughter, we'll call her Emma, has accused that he's gay. And this might actually go on for more than 15 minutes. So, but he's accused that he's gay, and in fact, the exact scene, they're like making out and everything. And he's like, "Oh no, okay, prove to me you're not gay by going on this vacation with me, with my family." And he's like, "All right," and I shit you not, literally, they're in like this trailer or whatever it's called, a caravan, and outside, his friends are outside the window. Literally, it's meant to show like as in how much close he is to them and everything like that. But okay, so they travel to the place, and I think it's like I think the caravan is actually like his personal vehicle, but he doesn't show up when they go. The family go to vacation. He doesn't show up. They drive off, and he's literally. They see him later across the road, and he's brought his friends with him to the holiday.
What a Chad.
Like they're all gonna stay in his own caravan while they stay in the house. But basically, what happens is they go to this little area where where the caravan is, where the house is, and even food to last them like a week or something. But because the dead granddad, the ghost, comes back and tells Joshua like, "Oh no, they've poisoned the food to turn you into vegetables."
What?
Yeah, that's the thing. That's what I said earlier. That the way these goblins eat you is that they turn you into vegetables because they're vegetarian. But that doesn't really make sense because you're already human. But point is, so the kid has to think on his feet. Oh God, if my family eats this, they're all going to turn into goblin food. So he pisses on them.
What? What is that solution? What kind of solution is that?
It's obviously not shown, obviously, but he pisses all over the food, and then it comes to this scene where his dad like picks him up, drags him upstairs, and goes, "You see all this? They made food, made beds. What's this? Hospitality, and you don't piss on hospitality."
That's great dialogue right there.
That is an amazing scene.
He throws. This is where the scene got a bit weird. It's 2 seconds of scene when I thought, what the fuck's up? I only saw these clips on YouTube and everything, so it was kind of hard to gather together what was happening. But he throws the kid on the bed. He goes, "I'm going to show you." And then the kid goes, "What are you going to do?"
God.
He goes, "I'm going to show you." Throws him on the bed. Starts doing something with his bed. The kid goes, "What are you going to do to me, Daddy?" And it turns out the dad was just tightening his belt up so that he couldn't feel the pain of hunger. And then we get like,
what the hell?
Yeah, and then we get this weird thing. No,
That's
he's tightening
weird.
his own stomach. Like tightening the belt. But he was telling the kid like how this was a bit odd. He was telling the kid how he used to starve as a child, so he'll last longer than he does at this game. But, Cut to the boys. I think their names are Arnold, Drew, Elliot, and I can't remember.
Fucking Drew.
I can't remember
Drew's long lost twin brother.
Let's call him Ben, but let's call that Arnold. He's the one who does the "oh my god" thing. He goes out into the forest or something like
Why?
that. I don't know. I think it's because he heard like screams or something, so
Why
he
would
went
you go
out
towards the scream? I hate that when people do that. Why would you walk towards screams? That's so dumb.
It's odd, but like I'm sorry, I am going to have to go over the 50-minute mark for this one.
That's all right.
Yeah, but anyway, as I was saying, he goes out and he sees this girl being attacked by goblins.
Well, he just sees the goblins and he's like, "Oh my god, goblins! I remember seeing those last week."
The goblins have just surrounded her and they're just poking her with spears. Like, poking her, like they're not actually inflicting any harm.
They won't do that. They don't do that. They only do it if it's vegetables. They're vegetarian.
Yeah, well, it's funny you say that, because like he shouts at one of them, and I think insults them, and in return they throw a spear at his chest.
He's dead.
No, he survives.
Wait, how is he? He just got speared in the chest. He survives.
I can't remember what it was like. I don't know if I like threw the spear or if it's like just whacked him with it or something like that. But regardless, they hit him with a spear and he's all right. But he and the girl run into a church or something like that, where they hide.
See, goblins are scared of Christians, so
You got the
it's repellent.
Runs in the church. Her name is Credence, like the band.
Credence.
No, you know the band that made Fortunate Son.
Yeah.
That was their name. Credence Water Revival. Credence Clearwater Revival. Yeah, she's named like that, and basically, I think what happens is that she turns the girl into goop or whatever, or vegetables, but like it's weird because they're a mix of vegetables and human. So like they haven't fully turned into vegetables. Yes, it's like a process, but the goblins don't wait. They just eat all the parts of it turned into vegetables.
Oh, that's kind of gruesome. That's kind of horrible. Like,
and then they're eating her. Then they're going to eat me. Oh my god! The queen sees this and turns him into a tree.
Yeah, but like, do they like forcefully shove it in your throat, or do they have to like wait for you to have it voluntarily?
What?
Turn into really nice to you? What if they like their strategy to get you to eat it is just to be really nice? They're like, hey, we're actually friends. Do you want to try some of our vegetables?
Yeah, that's the thing. They poison the food.
Yeah, but like,
so to turn them into.
Can they like? Is it a rule? Can they like force it down your throat, or do they have to wait for you to voluntarily eat the fruit or vegetables?
Well, I'll get into that later in the story. But
okay.
So one of the other guys, Drew, they run out of food in the RV, so he goes into town to get some supplies.
Yeah.
And the sheriff of the town, it seems mostly deserted. It's still a part of the village. Takes him for a ride to the nearest shop, and he offers him a green hamburger, but he says no. Yeah. But he's like, oh, right. So he gets out and he visits the shop. And I shit you not, this was the best scene. This was the only good actor in this scene, the shopkeeper. Like, he did such a good job with being all creepy and sinister. But I can still say that the bad acting is 100% because that actor wasn't even an actor. He was a psychiatric patient who stumbled on set. They let him run the scene. That's not a joke. The actor for the shopkeeper was a psychiatric patient.
Wait, what?
Wait, what?
Yeah, did you not hear that?
No. What? Why? Wait, like in real life?
Yeah, the shopkeeper. In the actor for the shopkeeper. Keep in mind, he did the best acting. Wasn't even an actor. He was a shopkeeper. He was a psychiatric patient who was out on a day pass. Stumbled on set, refused to leave. So they were like, "Oh, we'll give him a role in the movie." And he was actually high while reading the lines for most of it.
And he was the best actor.
Yeah, he was the best actor.
They couldn't be bothered to get rid of him.
Yeah, no, but well, they couldn't when he did that good a job.
Did he win an Oscar?
I don't know. His name's Don Packard, and he died in March. So, if you want,
God,
yeah,
that's respect.
Yeah, he was a good. They actually did a documentary on that movie I'll explain that later. But what happens after the shopkeeper gives him some poison milk. But obviously he doesn't know it's poison. It's poison with like the goblin thing.
Yeah.
Because he asks like for food and stuff, and meat and stuff, but he goes like, "Oh, everyone's a vegetarian in this village. Wonder why?" Gives him some poison milk.
That's convenient, isn't it?
And says, "Oh, drink this. It's high in vitamins." And the label has just been glued onto the milk.
Convenient, isn't it?
low effort. But I think like the girl needs to try. The queen, she tries to like say, "Oh, we're gonna all go now and take this," because actually I'll explain it now. But Frank, that was the name, not Ben, something like that. He goes into the church where the last kid was, sees the queen and the priest, and the priest is actually a goblin, and all the goblins try to attack him, but he gets his friend out of the tree, so he wasn't actually a vegetable, he was just stored in the tree, or something like that, or I think it was like his corpse. Points it, and they run away, just in time or something. But realizing this, that there's so many of them there, the queen like has this makeover or something and turns into like this slutty outfit and everything, and goes to one of the kids. Like Drew, keep in mind these boys are all like 16, 17 or something like that.
Good.
So like he obviously that doesn't make better, but it's like standard, like, because when I say kids, that gives you the idea of like 10-year-olds. No.
Yeah. I get
they're like 17 or so. But she turns into this very attractive woman, goes into, or at least she's meant to be, goes into the RV trailer and drowns him in popcorn and kills him.
Just kills him with meat.
Yeah, something like that. And then like it cuts to this massive fight scene or something. They all turn, like the entire village is actually full of goblins, and they like used to.
Well, they're all goblins.
Yeah, they're all goblins.
Oh.
And it turns out that the entire thing was like you asked earlier, just like, oh, how do they just try and trick you to eat it, or do they force you? Yeah, they just break into the house, circle the family,
and
try
make
to
eat it.
Yeah, try to get them to eat. But I think like the kid defeats the woman. I don't know how. I can't remember.
What happens if you don't eat it, though? What do you think?
They just force you.
Oh, they
force you.
Oh, they just make you. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why. So I think like all the guys die. But all right, they get back home all safe and sound. They defeated the thing. The ghost tells him, "Oh, you did a good job, son." But obviously, keep in mind, good job, grandson. Like, oh, you saved your family. But I can't remember how they did it, but it really wasn't that important. It was like very simple. I'm probably missing a few details, but the point is, the point is, they get home, and obviously this was a exchange thing, so obviously there was a family from that village who went there. And keep in mind, everyone in that village are goblins.
That's such a flimsy plot line.
No, but listen, it hasn't ended yet. Keep in mind, remember, they were swapping houses with this family, and they come from the village where everyone's a goblin, and turns out they poisoned the food that was in the family house, and he opens and he sees his mom getting her bowels torn open and eaten.
What the fuck? What? Hey, hang on, what?
Yeah, it was like she's growing vegetables inside her, and then it's weird, they cut her open and start eating the vegetables.
God. And, that's so weird, though. Like, what, if it was like flesh-eating goblins, it would make more sense.
Yeah, and the goblins.
Why are the goblins aren't supposed to be vegetarian? Goblins eat meat. They're carnivores.
Yeah, I don't think they were trying to make it like some R-rated movie. But and the ending scene is just him.
If you're opening someone up to eat vegetables out of their body, I'm pretty sure that's how
exactly.
it is.
It's like there's no blood, though. It's like all slime on his fingers are turning into vegetables, and it's
still gruesome. That's still horrible.
Yeah, but the goblin shows in the vegetables and tries to offer him to eat some, and then it just cuts to him screaming, and then the movie ends.
I mean, it ends like
it ends there.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
The
entire family's being eaten. Like that, he's the only
one.
That's
the worst ending. It doesn't end of him running away. It just ends of him seeing his family being torn apart. It's just ending.
Yeah, but basically, that actor who played the kid later became a director. He's only directed like 3 movies, but point is, he did a documentary on and
labeled it.
labelled it the best worst movie. And it has like all the scenes and everything. Point is, it was more like some behind the scenes thing about how we did shit. But Don Packard, psychiatric patient, he was actually in that, and he was actually quite alright. Like,
well, he got a career out of it. Great.
No, he didn't. He didn't. That was like one of his only movies.
Oh,
And
he featured.
when I say he seemed quite alright person, like he wasn't like one of those celebrities who do really good and then mean. Because obviously, if you did the best in the worst movie, that would make people a bit egotistical by Hollywood. But no, he didn't actually care.
That isn't the worst movie. It can't be the worst movie if it's been rated the best out of the worst.
No, that was just the title of the documentary.
Oh,
it was the best worst movie. It was so.
Also, like it's the best out of the worst, isn't it? It's like the worst of the worst.
Yeah, but the man who titled it was an actor on the movie, so.
Well, that's
he was the kid.
I'm not surprised. He must be pretty.
Yeah, he was the kid. He was the kid.
That makes sense.
But yeah, point is, he actually, despite being like psychiatric patient and everything, he didn't actually seem like the stereotypical mentally ill person. He was actually just like stable, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I get it.
He actually was. I don't know if he was like he got the help he needed after the movie, because he seems like just very stable from it and not the stereotypical sense. But he does actually explain that once you get told once you tell someone you have mental issues, their entire perception of you changes entirely. So that was that was the only good part of the documentary, by the way, just his good explanation of this.
Mad.
But no, he saved that movie pretty much. Rest in peace, Tom Packard. Literally.
Okay, well, Jack, you've gone well over your time.
Yeah, I know.
Thank you for that.
That was the movie. No opinions.
Right.
He's alright. It does sound pretty bad, but at the same time, I think I know who's winning this one.
Is this the point then where Yu Hong will now?
Oh, you just said his full name. You fucking.
It wasn't.
Oh my god!
I didn't say his full name.
You don't want to know my full name. Please do not try and change that.
All right.
So you can.
I'll give my.
Yeah, give your opinion. Who's do you think? So the things were Jack's weird goblin vegetable story, my Sharknado, or the Book of Monsters, whichever one you want to choose, or Luke's. Luke, what you're the leprechaun? Luke, yours was the leprechaun and Left Behind, wasn't it?
Yeah, the Left Behind, but we have to give an honorary mention.
Oh, Luke's just disappeared. But...
no, he's back.
He's back. It's fine.
I disconnected 2 minutes.
Okay, well, we were just saying. So which one do you think was the worst movie?
First, we have to give our honorary award to the guy who did the review for Left Behind. Can we give a round of applause for that?
Yeah,
that was funny.
Honorary, but I do have
good.
to say, I think Fens has to be one of the worst. If it's made by a bunch of college students with cardboard, you know it's going to be a bad film. But
let's fucking go. I was not expecting to win that. I thought Luke was going to win that one.
Yeah, I understand. Do you know what? I wouldn't mind, because it was so feminism based that it's the worst.
It's awful. It's genuinely awful. The whole time they speak about this the thing is, the worst part of it is the guy's gay. Like, the guy's really gay, so he runs around like, oh my god.
Oh my god.
It's so bad. But hey, I actually won something. Let's go.
Congratulations.
Let's go.
Yeah. What?
I wasn't expecting to win.
Yeah. Blair Witch had a budget of $15,000 and it still made like around $200 million. It's the second highest grossing independent film. That's how good films that should be made.
But, it's always independent.
So is that our show ending?
What comes second?
Oh, second.
Oh yeah, second place.
Second, Luke's, because
Jack is shit.
Wait, so if that came last in the worst movie, so does that mean it's better than the other two?
Yeah.
Yes.
Only for that one scene, though. That, oh my god, it's such a classic. I remember watching that. It's such a classic.
I was about to say, because we sat down and watched them, we would not be impressed with Troll 2.
You wouldn't be impressed with Book of Monsters either. I get you will not be able to watch it. I could barely pay attention.
Yeah, actually, I want to.
That cues the first raw bread part.
Yeah, to be fair, that was a pretty good podcast. I actually enjoyed that. I found that quite fun. I just accidentally opened Curse Forge. But I found that, actually, to be fair, that was actually a really fun podcast. That was a good podcast.
Yeah.
That was alright, and just for that, I'm deciding now we're going to name the next topic.
Oh yeah, okay. We can decide now. You can say it on stream.
Go on then.
Alright, I was thinking sports.
Sports? Like worst and best sports and stuff?
Well,
worst and best sports, that's good.
Yeah, that could work, but also like just our experiences with sports, like clubs.
Okay. I feel like
important events in sports history.
Okay, sports can be. Okay, you hear that, guys?
Next Saturday.
I'm on holiday, but I might be back at just enough time to.
Well, we could finally get Eddie on, and he might do the thing. So it might be until the third podcast where we have the full group.
The full group, man. I hope I get that.
I'm back next week Saturday.
Yeah,
so like I'm back next week. So if I get back on Saturday at about like 7-8, I'll get straight on.
All right. Well, we still got 4 minutes, boys. So.
Well, we started early anyway, so I think we've done a full hour.
I'm gonna put stream ending, ended on title on the thing, just to know that we're like done.
I think we should all leave and watch Leprechaun Back to the Hood.
I would like
that one sounds so funny. That one sounds.
We've been Raw Bread. Thank you for watching. We're all gonna go to Luke's now and watch Leprechaun in the Hood.
I wish that'd be great.
I've been Jack. That's been Fen. He's been Luke. He's been Captain Vignut, and we will see you next time.
All right. Well, I'll see you all next time. See you, boys.